2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. Look at the 76ers starting group. They've got Embiid. George is out there with Oubre. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard. And for Milwaukee, they've got Kyle Kuzma. Anthony is out there with Gary Trent. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Turner in at the 5 down low. Clark, it's tough to wear down either team in this matchup because of their depth.
And Kevin, you've got to give both front offices a ton of credit. I mean, you got to find guys and try to be economical about it, and they need to be able to play important minutes for you. It's a little more art than science, and kudos to both of these front offices.
Now here's Turner. Inside, here's Anthony. And the layup's good off the glass.
Kept moving and found an opening, staying active. Anthony grinding for that bucket in tight.
To the middle. Here's Grimes, defended by Trent. Grimes with the bucket.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
Anthony on the wing, guarded by Embiid. Anthony's shot is off. To the inside. George, no good.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Trent finds Turner. Now here's Anthony. One second left. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Tie game in Milwaukee. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere.
76ers, 2.
Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Here's ABC. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Porter is out there with Rollins. And it's Prince in its small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. They get the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Antetokounmpo. Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
The pass to Embiid. Shoots over Portis. Embiid, no good. On offense, here are the Bucks. Prince outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Using his size!
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
With one on the clock, doesn't go for him. And a close game so far for the first two quarters as we reach halftime. Bucks lead by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, you know, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So got to keep shooting them. Hopefully start making some of them.
You can't score until you shoot, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jets. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. They were slightly better in the second. Not a big difference between these two teams. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
They've run this offense seamlessly. Each guy seems to understand his role. They're making smart decisions with the basketball, and I could give a shout-out to the playmakers. This team's success is because of you, brother.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Philadelphia?
Right now, they're playing well only on one end of the court. All their energy has been spent on the offensive end. And that's a change. They're just going to keep giving up easy buckets, and the game's going to get away from them.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Paul George is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Grimes in at the 2. Now here's George. Here's Embiid. Good work defensively by Turner.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
Count the basket. Grimes has got the opening bucket to start the second half for Philadelphia. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Bucks. A 2-point game. Kuzma can't get it to go. Here's Maxey. Giannis grabs the miss. Giannis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Trent can't hit. 1 second left. The shot, no good. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. The Bucks on top. They're up by 2. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. They've got Portis. Cole Anthony is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Torian Prince, and it's Turner in at the 5. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And there it is for him.
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Timeout called the 76ers. They're trailing by 4. There's 48 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. He challenged his team. He said they're not going to give us this one. We have to take it from them, starting now. See if that message resonated. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. So they foul intentionally. Porter's checked in for Anthony.
First team foul.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Walker. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Bobby Portis. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
A most valuable role player on this team. Portis' ability to stretch the floor with his shooting, huge.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
It's deflected, and they get it back. Good.
Walker.
What And a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're leading by 3. 23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. To present the New Balance Player of the Game, Antetokounmpo.
You know, honestly, I'm a bit in shock. I mean, he couldn't miss. Just look at this stat line. You got to really see it to believe it. Complete confidence and all-out effort from him. And, you know, he made sure this was his night in spades.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making them.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And Philadelphia calls time here. They're trailing by 4. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
It's Fiserv time. Let's go!
Anthony's checked in for the Bucks. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Tyrese Maxey with a big-time play down the stretch.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Cole Anthony. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And when it comes to efficiency, Anthony's strongest suit is at the line.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
It's George on the wing. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Antetokounmpo.
And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game. 5 seconds left in the fourth. From deep 3-point territory, off target. And so the Bucks take the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean,